Hello everyone, this video is to show off one of my newest products. It's the tractor beam and boarding chute that you saw in the very first G1 episode, More Than Meets the Eye Part 1. It's when Megatron was chasing the Autobots, using Nemesis and chasing the Ark through the space, and they engaged their tractor beam and boarding chute to then board the Ark, have a big fight, causing them both to crash into Earth in that iconic scene. So there are some of these parts that are Funby Studios parts. There are some of these parts that are my own creation, and they're kind of mixed together in order to recreate this iconic scene. And now that the Nemesis is out, I know everyone's been really excited about trying to recreate this scene. So start off with the Funby parts. First, for Funby, we have the boarding chute, which is here, which I'll show you how that connects here in a second. And then the second piece is the midway side filler there. Normally on the Ark, that's just an open space for the joint there, but you'll need this in order for the chute to work. Now, even if you have the DNA kit has no way for the chute to attach, so you'll still need this and replace that one side if you have the DNA kit. Not that big a deal. You wouldn't see much of it anyway. You know, the rest of the kit will work just fine. But you'll definitely need this one piece, and you'll see why here in a second. The other pieces are the actual tractor beam pieces, which are my pieces. So you have the front beam and the rear beam. So let me go ahead and show you how they attach. So we'll start off with the front beam. On the underside of the Ark, there's actually two little tabs. You'll see you see these top tabs. There's the other side has almost basically the exact two tabs. And then you'll see this here, boom, boom. Those get tied in up underneath, like so, tabbed in. And then on the Nemesis side, there are two little notches, two little tabs here on the side. And there are two holes on the end of the tractor beam piece for the front piece. And those actually just get tabbed right in together. So that holds together just like that. Let's go front to back here. Then we'll do the boarding chute. You'll see there's a tab on the end of the boarding chute, which correlates to the hole right here on the side filler. So you're gonna simply push that in, and then just kind of nudge them together until it's snug against Nemesis, and then that'll hold that steady. It's not gonna, there's not a whole lot of places on Nemesis to connect to. What's also nice is that is pretty much the G1 accurate position for it, but there's really nothing there for it to connect to. So it just kind of holds on there by being sandwiched together. And then the last piece is the final beam. So you'll see there's little notches with the angled edge. I know it's tough to see in the right there. On the side of Nemesis, you'll see towards the back there's a notch, and then a little bump out, and then there's two little notches on either side of it, and that's what those pieces there are meant to slide into. So position it in there, and then the way I actually designed it is it's just going to come down, and it's kind of notched on the one side on the underside, so it's going to just sit up on the wing. Now you're thinking, well, why didn't he make it so you can peg in or something like that? Well, there are tons of different 3D printed options out there for these large fillers, for these large side fillers. Even Funby has its own filler sides. DNA Kit has theirs, and there's a bunch of other user-made or fan-made ones. So I wanted something that would work pretty much with anything. What it does is it's just going to sit resting up on the top side of the wing. It works well with the height, so you're not getting an extreme angle, and I don't have to worry about will this fit with my kit. It should be just fine, unless the kit really bumps out far off. You know, otherwise you should be fine because it's no thicker than the actual thickness of this top wing, this top wing piece, and it just sits right just like that. So that's the kit right there. So it lets you get that iconic scene. I'll let you see here. And if you replay the scene, you'll see the positioning on Nemesis. That's pretty much where the beam sat. Slightly lower on the front side, attaching to the side of the Ark. Then the boarding chute, and then the rear as well is actually slightly elevated above. So I thought it ends up being a pretty sweet little setup. So I'll put a link down below in the comments section for you to make your purchase. You can make this purchase on directly from my eBay store, or you can PM me directly through my Facebook page to buy direct. And while you're at it, take a look at the rest of my accessories and see if there's anything else you like. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.